So one of the things I've been trying to do is I've been trying to learn every single setting in the camera, the shutter speed, the ISO, peaking, zebra settings, everything that I can to get the best shot possible for both photos and videos. And shortly I'll go through the settings that I'm using on the GoPro right now, but realize that the content when you start is not going to be perfect. Alright, the audio isn't going to be perfect here because I don't have the Rode mic, so I apologize for that in advance. I wanted to go through some of my GoPro settings. It's a question I get from a lot of creators on what settings I use in my GoPro, and I'm going to do a full digital marketing tips video on this, but today I've been shooting and I want to go through those settings. Right now, I've been using 2.7 on 60 frames most of the day. I fluctuate between 2.7 60 and 2.7 30 frames for vlogs. 60 when I'm doing B-roll, and 30 or 24 when I'm just doing regular shots. The reason I use 2.7 rather than 4K is when I'm traveling, the 4K footage takes a little longer GoPro footage to utilize on Premiere Pro. And I don't want to overpower the computer and increase my rendering time, so I use 2.7. Now, that doesn't mean I don't use 4K. It's just in this situation, doing a vlog where it doesn't have to be 4K, I use 2.7. It still gives me room to play, and it's good footage. I have stabilization on. I have the Hyper Smooth on this GoPro Hero 7 Black. I've been to a lot of decks and usually not that cheap. Let's go see. I also use Pro Tune, and on my Pro Tune settings, right now I have shutter for vlogs set to auto. I have the EV Comp at 0, white balance at auto when I'm running around and the clouds are like they are today. I like setting it to auto. My minimum ISO is 100, my max is 400, and during the day I leave the ISO max at 400. At nighttime, I will sometimes increase that to 800 depending on how dark it is, but during the day I leave it at 400. Sharpness I set to medium. There's high, medium, and low. I find when it's on high, it looks too much like GoPro footage, and it doesn't look like other camera footage. So to blend it all together, I put it on medium, and sometimes I'll put it on low when it's just me. It actually helps it look more like a DSLR 4K camera when you're putting the final footage together. Finally, I use the color as flat rather than the GoPro color. The GoPro color is like putting a LUT on your footage, and it's very distinct. By using flat, it matches the log settings that I use on the Sony a7R III and helps me color grade the footage at the end. Lastly, the microphone settings, which a lot of people don't know of. In the microphone settings, there's an auto and then there's a wind option. If it's super windy outside, I change it to wind. Today it's not bad until it started to rain, so I have it set to auto. And that's pretty much it. Most of this vlog will be shot on this GoPro with those settings, and I feel that those settings can help you right away shoot better vlogs and make better content. Remember, a GoPro when you get started, I started making most of my content on a GoPro until we got the DSLRs in 4K. And if you take anything from this episode, I think that's it. It's, again, you're going to be learning every single day. You're going to be adding to your equipment list every single day. I constantly go through Amazon trying to find better equipment and increase the arsenal, but you're not going to have it all from day one. It's just not feasible. So recognize that something like this can get you started, get you practicing. It's going to help you make better content over time and grow it at scale to build your audience. Wait a minute. I'm sorry again for that audio. I'm pretty sure it's going to be pretty bad. Should have brought my Rode mic. Anyway, yeah.